find any answers.
Leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
This guy just has a nose for the...
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on! They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Robinson. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. This time it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5.
There That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you've got the offense right where you want.
Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Firing to the right, complete. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Thomas. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
The give to the tailback. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
Off the RPO, complete.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Quarterback keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the fourth quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Zings it complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised.
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they...
Touchdown, UCLA! They punctuate the chant with a... They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Iamaleava. That's caught. It's Matthews. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Woods. At the 20, he's got space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bruins are flying down the field. He wants to change this route. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
That's just...
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it behind the line. It's Woods. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Woods. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Plucks it out of the air. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down.
Timeout, UCLA.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Throws to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
What a helpless feeling for this defense to commit that penalty and pretty much end the game. And the Bruins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. He played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from it.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.